Hi everyone, Sandra Duran Wilson here, and welcome back to Mixed Media Soul Sparks. And I've got some interesting things for you today, but before I jump into that, I just want to let you know about upcoming workshops and videos and courses that I have, and of course, art for sale. But take a look at my website. I've got some international courses coming up in Mexico in this year, and in Scotland and in Ireland in 2026. So the Scotland, Ireland ones are about a week apart. They're two separate workshops, but if you're so inclined to be over there and do both, that's great. So they're going to be on my website. You can find out all the information there. There's still some upcoming in-person workshops in this country, in Pennsylvania in July, and in Wisconsin in October. So let's take a look at what we're going to do today. This is, I guess it's just, I'm trying to pull things out of the archives and reuse things. And I bet you have stuff laying around, that some finished pieces or unfinished pieces. It's like, what can I do with them next? This kind of takes you on this other level. So this was a print, part of a painting, and it's actually printed on a very heavy-duty paper that the print was for sale in the collection. But I've decided to use it for this purpose of, rather than mounting it onto the front like a normal painting would be, I've gone inside out. I'm flipping this around, and we're going to work on the inside. So I'll mount this print onto the inside using a gel. I've painted this with a raw sienna, and I've also got some papers that I've worked with, some mark making and different things, and I think I'll add the papers kind of on the inside, playing around with some ideas. Here's one of my photographs that I've printed out, and I'm going to attach it to this panel. So the photograph is not the same size as the panel, which is fine because I'm going to add some other things to it. This is where collage comes in. You know, I can add some parts here, and I've got this little piece of cardboard that's been painted with red iron oxide that I could gold leaf. And then once this is all put together, I've got a piece of foam core that will go in there. This will all get put together, and I'll give you a look at what it turns out. I'm probably going to paint this after I collage the paper on the inside. And you could even, if you wanted it to sit up like this, you could then paint the backside as well. So I've done some shadow boxes like that. I'll include a picture of one that I've done. But this is just to give you an idea of, maybe you've got a lot of cards you've made, or prints, or other parts of your paintings. This is a fun way to start to use them. Use them up, you know, get them out there. So I want to show you another way of doing this, and I'll actually demonstrate it. So this is a smaller panel, smaller in size, smaller in depth, and I was using it for another project where I had collaged on this side. So this is the normal side you would use, but now I flipped it over, I've gessoed this, and I'm going to start to just put in papers. And this is, what do I want to use? I'm going to use gel instead. This is a gel gloss. You could use matte. I've got some gold leaf stuck to me. It's not as easy to get it glued in on the inside, but we'll do what we can. I'm just going to start with this page just because it's the right size. There we go. And then I'll use my little squeegee tool here to get it adhered well. I want to put some music in here because my image that I'm going to put on top is a musical instrument. So if you tear up papers and do collage in pieces, it's easier to fit than if you're trying to glue one whole sheet in there. Make it easy on yourself. Get the bubbles out too. It's like there's a big bubble in there. I'm going to pull this up because I don't think it's adhering real well. There we go. This is from an old book on Dictionary of Musical Terms. Now when this dries, I can go back in and I can add some other paint to it, or I think what I'm going to do is add some of this. This is a photograph of a piece that I did, and the texture on the wall was over here. So I tore that up. This piece is going to get adhered onto this little panel, and I'm going to add some of this to carry that texture. I don't want that white line on there. So tear that off. Everything's getting glued to my gloves. And this is a little ampersand panel. They're like little sample boards. You can buy their tiles and little ones this size. So they're really kind of fun to work with. And this one is a pastel board, so it's very absorbent. So I'm putting on an extra thick layer of gel. And get this on here. Oops. Just cleaning off the extra on the front, so I can just rub it down and make sure it's well adhered. Now, when this is dry, I am going to probably put a little piece of foam core behind there and then glue it on once I decide where that's going to go. And I'll probably take some more of the paper and collage it around, and that way I'll have collage all the way around. Or I could just paint it, and I'll have this in the center, or not right in the center, but off center. So flip your frame or flip your panel over and use it in another way to actually add depth to it, and two panels, and just a fun way to use up a lot of your leftover papers. So thanks for joining me this week, and I'll finish these up and put them at the end, and you can take a look. And remember to join the Awakening Your Creative Soul Facebook page and post some of your work there. Until next time, thanks for joining me. Join the Creative Awakening community on Facebook, where you'll be able to post your art, connect with other creatives around the world, and ask questions. Use the hashtag #MixedMediaSoulSparks when posting your work on social media. Thanks for joining me.